Hi, and welcome to an RPM feature breakdown. Today we're going to be talking about agency assignments, shared fields. Now, the shared fields for agency assignments allows you to bring in the staff assignments that you have set up for your specific process or any process if you really want to throw it into any process. But it pulls the values from, just like other shared fields, pulls the value from the agency reference and then puts it into the form you set it up for. So this can be really useful when you're making use of agency assignments. And if you're not sure what agency assignments are, please check out our agency assignments video so you can get a little bit more of a context behind this feature. So yeah, the agency assignments would list out all of the different staff users assigned to different categories. And then now with the shared field option, you can pull in the assignments into a form and share it so you can kind of see at a glance who is the assigned staff user for this certain form. Now you're not limited to just say the assignment on a certain form, so you can actually pull all of the assignments in for all the different processes you have it set up for into one form if you wanted to. But mainly we think the most beneficial use case would just be to display the staff user that's assigned to the specific form. So yeah, without rambling too much, let me just jump right into the feature here. So the first place we want to go is we want to go to the sales partner page and then go into any of our agency sales partners and just check if we are making use of the staff assignment feature. So you'll notice the staff box here could be located anywhere on the page. But yeah, you'll have different categories highlighted in the bold here and then different staff users assigned to each of the different categories. So yeah, again, if you're not familiar with the agency assignment feature, please check out the agency assignment video and then come back to this one if the video interested you and you wanted to set this up. So yeah, we're going to go into the setup next. So we just checked it. There are values in there, so we then go into like whichever process we set this up for already. So in my example, we're going to be going to orders, and then we can do one more check. We're in workflow here at the very bottom of the form owner. We can see that when a agency starts a form, the staff that gets assigned to it is the orders category. Whichever staff we have on that agency will be on that category. So yeah, jumping into fields here. Since this is a shared field feature, we need the reference field. In this case, the agency field is already on the process here. So in this case, we don't have to add another reference field, but if your agency reference field isn't on the process, you'd have to add that first. And I'll kind of just add a second agency field just to show you what that looks like. So first we're adding the reference field by dragging the reference in and then dropping it. And then we're choosing our agency value, hitting OK. And then we'll create that field. And then now we can drag in the shared field option. And we're going to be looking for the parent field, so agency 2 that we just added. And then the field that we're looking for is going to be the staff assignments. So this is going to give us another drop down here of categories. So in this case, we want to match our process name with the category we made for the process. You might have different use cases for this. So just when you're adding them in, just know that you have to add each category separately. So if I choose orders here, hit next, it just adds it for just the orders staff assignment. So if you wanted to add multiple, or you have like different setups for them, like maybe your categories are based off of regions or things like that, and you have a different region per agency or whatever that you have set up, then make sure to add all of them. So now that shared field's in there, next time I start an order, the shared field's going to be in here. And for example, we're going to be choosing RPM Telco, the agency I showed earlier. You'll notice it doesn't fill in right away. We'll have to hit OK for this one, and then it'll pull it in once the form is completed. As you can see here, there's a value in there now, and then, yeah, that's pretty much the feature. So we can see the staff user that's assigned to this agency for this order process by pulling it into the shared field. And you can make it just like any other field. You can make it visible to the agent so they know who's assigned to their order, or you can make it hidden and only see it internally or things like that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email us at support@rpmtelco.com, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.